Are you seriously trying? Are you? Because you keep telling yourself that you're just not capable, that your abilities don't match up to the tasks. But is that really the reason? Is that really the reason why you don't execute? Are you not capable? Or are you just lazy? Are you dumb? Or are you just on your phone watching and scrolling every day for hours and hours? Do you think watching more videos will make you more capable of doing the tasks that you're putting off? You will not achieve the level of comfort in your discomfort by watching videos on how to do it. You must do, and while doing, you will become better at what you're doing. Are you afraid? What are you afraid of? When people say, "Are you afraid?" I tend to feel inside me that I am not. But then why do I keep failing myself? At least if I was afraid, that would be an excuse. Take this world of Minecraft as an example. I've spent most of the day, ever since I spawned, gathering wood. And I don't think that's a bad idea. In fact, I do need wood. That's the first thing I need. But if I keep collecting wood and the sun sets, I will not be ready for the challenges of the night. So sometimes you must take a step back, start using the things that you've gathered. There comes a point when you cannot move forward anymore unless you transform the things you've gathered along the way into new tools. See, I believe when people come into the world, they're giving a set of things, a set of blessings. I do not know the reason why, but I have observed that some have more blessings than others. And I don't know why I just made a ladder. However, everyone has no other choice but to work with what they have. Those who have more will face different challenges than those who have less, but they will all face challenges. So what can we do? I think that we must take the blessings we receive and turn them into tools or use them to create tools that will propel you into achieving other things. Sometimes you just have to work with what you have. Right now, I spend so much time trying to say the right things that it's turning into night and I still don't have a shelter. I do have enough things to turn this into a small shelter. Another point that I have thought about is that if you don't use those talents that you were given, they start losing their power. They start losing their value. Think about it this way. Having a tree might net you a few fruits every season, and that might be delicious and that might be enough for you. But the way I see it is that if I have a fruit tree that provides me with fruits that grow seeds inside them, why don't I just plant more so I can have more fruits and more trees that make exponentially more fruit? And I don't mean it in a greedy way. I just see it as if I was given a nice tree that grows a lot of fruit, but my neighbor doesn't have a tree in his yard, then why don't I plant another tree with the seeds of the fruit that I harvest and start sharing it with my neighbors? Am I explaining correctly? Whoa. If you just keep eating your own fruit, you might stop taking care of the tree because you grow used to it. You might stop taking care of the tree, or you might get tired of the fruit that it gives you. You have to be open to also receive the fruit or seeds from others and accept them into your garden. If you just keep eating from your own fruit, never share and never have anyone to share with you, you might get tired of it. You might become uncareful about the care of the tree. The tree might get old and stop bearing fruit. That's why you must keep planting the seeds and hopefully receiving fruit from others. Because I think that's what the purpose is of life. You need to start planting your seeds though. Yeah, I feel like this constant desire or constant hunt for more and more information is just me trying to grow my seed bank. I still don't even know what will grow from the seeds I was given. I don't know. I don't know who I am, honestly. And I'm already feeling defeated. But it is from the lack of action. I haven't yet discovered what I have to give. So act. Take a trip with yourself. Let yourself be surprised by whatever you have to give. I'm sure you don't even know what you have. Why don't you go discover that? I think everyone will have a different method of self discovery. But I know that in order to expose yourself to that possibility of discovery, you must be acting. If you're not looking, you cannot find it. Whatever you do, at least be on the lookout. Be looking. And looking means acting. doing different things, doing everything, doing things you don't even think you will like. And don't just base your decisions on what you think you will like or not. Try it all. Let yourself be surprised. And that includes surprising yourself. Decide to trust yourself. Decide to trust that you have it in you. Whatever it is that will provide you with the happiness you so desperately want. Happiness is a different thing for everyone. And I think the reason why is because you can only find your happiness inside you with what you've been given. Happiness is such a shapeless thing that I think it just takes shape of whatever the mold is, and the mold is you. But you need to start filling that mold up to see what shape it makes. And you fill it up by acting. Inside your head or wherever it's located, there's something that guides you, and don't be denying that. You know inside you, or or however you want to see it, whenever you're not doing something that you're supposed to, such as avoiding work or procrastinating on school or like something whatever that you feel inside you or yeah inside you that is not right, that's the guide, and the guide is unique to you. Sometimes we get lost on the predetermined notions that we've been given, and we forget that we can just trust that the work has been done, and you must just let yourself be molded into whatever you are, or mold yourself into whatever you are, into whatever you end up being. Have you ever trusted in a person? What did it take? What will it take for you to trust yourself? If you trust yourself, and weird that this wood is going down, you should never dig down. But if you trust yourself, wait a second, what is this? What did it take for you to trust in someone else? Wasn't it a decision? Wasn't there a point where you just decided to take a leap of faith and trust them? Because for whatever you know, they could all only be telling you lies, but you decided to trust them just because. Now, why don't you do that to yourself too? Just decide to trust yourself. Trust that you will make the right decisions in the right time and that you will face every situation that is put in front of you and that you will get through them and that you will always keep getting through them. Sometimes we overthink about the actions we take, thinking, is it the right thing to do? Well, just trust in yourself. And if you decided to do it, then it's the right thing to do. Even if you make a decision that ends up being actually wrong, you will also realize. And then you can learn that, nope, that's not the path. So just understand that making mistakes is you finding a wall in your mold that tells you, no, it's not that way. But you are still inside your mold. You're still filling it up. One day you'll be able to step back and appreciate the shape that it's making. But until it's done, you will not know what shape it has. It might look like a square right now, or it might look like a shapeless blob. If you wait, maybe next time you look back at it, it will look like a different thing, like something more recognizable. Or maybe it will look like a different shapeless blob, just bigger or different. But you just must trust yourself. Trust that you are making the right choices for you, and that eventually, with enough trying, you'll have tried enough things that didn't work and enough things that did, that you'll be distracted and you'll just be experiencing life. Because that's all you can do. That's a good motivation for me. Realizing that the only thing guaranteed in life is death makes you feel, or at least it makes me feel, like I should try to consistently attempt to experience life to the fullest. And I want to know what I can give. I want to find out what the fullest means for me. I'm sure you would be excited to find out what the fullest means for you. And to fill that up and to fill your mold up, you're going to have to add little by little, grain by grain. So, yeah, I think that's about it. See ya.